YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Jay, Gym Monster 81, man, representing Gym Monster Fitness, man. I just wanted to check in with you guys because I know y'all haven't seen me in a minute, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys real quick about this whole vegan thing. So for those who do know, it's kind of windy out here, so y'all gotta excuse me, but for those who do know, I went vegan about, looking at my phone here, 236 days, 15 hours, 46 minutes, and 23 seconds ago. Since then, I actually stopped being vegan, so I want to say I stopped being vegan about maybe 3 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks and some days or so. And I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about my experience, why I stopped, why I started in the first place, and if I'm gonna, and what's my plans with the whole vegan thing from here on out. So the reason why I did become vegan in the first place and I wanted to try it was because one morning I woke up and I just wasn't feeling really well. I had a lot of joint pains and stuff like that from all my injuries that I have accumulated over the years, being that I was in the military, stuff like that, and all the hard training I was doing while I was in the military and the bodybuilding and stuff that I was doing at the same time while I was in the Corps. So I woke up one morning and I just, I wanted to change. I wanted to kind of do something different. I wanted to go ahead and see if I can kind of rid my body of toxins and just kind of like become like pure, like see if I can kind of like start my body over. That was the reason why I went into the whole vegan thing in the first place. I didn't go vegan because of ethical reasons and so forth and so on. That was not my goal. That wasn't like the reason why I did it. It had nothing to do with it. So during the time I was vegan, I experienced a lot. I experienced that vegan, I want to say flu or sickness or whatever they call it at the beginning when I was transitioning over. But then over time, I had got a lot of energy. I started feeling real well. The injuries and all the joint inflammation and stuff started kind of like going away and things of that nature. So overall, I was having a great experience. But I did notice that I started to lose a little bit of weight, which was good. I was losing a little bit of weight. Abs were showing a little bit here and there and stuff like that. But I started feeling a little, I don't want to make it sound bad, but I started feeling a little weak. So my strength in the gym was kind of like not there. And I just started kind of feeling a little weak. I know that being vegan, you have to kind of like really, really stick to the diet. The sun beaming on me, y'all. Skin looking good, ain't it? But you have to really stick to that diet. You really can't like deviate as much when you're vegan, and you have to make sure you eat a whole lot. So with me being a very decent average veggie lover, it was a little bit hard for me because I still needed that meat texture. So I did do a little bit of extra, like I was doing a lot of processed stuff. I noticed at the beginning, so Beyond Meat and so forth and so on, I was doing a lot of that, and then I kind of transitioned out of that and I went into more veggies and so forth and so on. And I will say that there's a lot of things from the whole vegan side of the house that I am going to keep and continue to do, and some of the practices I'm going to continue to use. So the reason why I stopped being vegan about 3.5 weeks ago was because honestly, and this is just the God honest truth, it has nothing to do with not liking the vegan diet. It has nothing to do with anything. All it has to do is my mental game and the way I look at life and how I approach things on a day-to-day basis. It has nothing to do with the whole vegan thing and the lifestyle of the vegan. It's my own personal way I approach life. I approach life as, somebody who's been on both sides of the playing field when it comes down to being alive and possibly, could be here one day and couldn't be here the next day. And I have grown over time to realize that death is inevitable, and there's a lot of things that is inevitable in our life. And I know, for me, I want to experience my life and live it to the fullest. I know that being vegan is a good thing, and it's gonna, promote longevity in our health. And I know the standard American, diet is, vice versa. So they say, right? I don't feel that one is better than the other. I just feel that you pick your poison and you live with it, right? And when I say poison, I'm not saying it in a bad term. I'm just saying it as like, night and day. You pick positive, negative, whatever you want to do, negative, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to pick, right? In a positive fashion, right? But I know that you could be here one day, you could be gone the next day, and I want to experience my life to the fullest. So if there's things that I want to experience and or try, foods and so forth, then I want to be able to experience those things so I can say that I have experienced it. And I know that being vegan, I caught myself a lot of times being out somewhere and seeing new dishes that I wanted to try, but kind of feeling like I was a little bit more restricted because of the diet style that I had chose. So with that being said, that was really the main reason why I kind of shied away from the vegan thing, being that I just felt like, a little bit restricted, and I don't want any restrictions on my lifestyle, as far as what I want to eat, when I want to eat it, the things I want to try, the things I want to experience and so forth. Now, coming with the vegan side, there's a lot of things on the vegan side that I did experience, that I did love, and that I'm going to bring over into my lifestyle and continue to, do anyway. So I really feel like I've gotten the best of both worlds when it comes to being vegan and having a standard, you know, American diet or whatever the case. I've been on both sides of the playing field, so now I kind of know what I can take from each. And I've realized over time that I did it for these 230 something days, that it has nothing, the whole vegan and the whole standard American diet, the whole key and the whole thing that you have to remember about both is moderation. It's really about moderation. Now, they tell you on the vegan side that you can eat as much as you want and so forth and so on, and that is true, but there are people who can still be out of shape and who can still put on a lot of weight and so forth and so on by eating the processed vegan foods. You know, you can still do the same thing you would do, and you know, on a standard American diet. You can do it on the vegan diet too. But the biggest thing I took away from it is that on each side is moderation and just watching the intake of what you're putting in your body. So if you're eating your chickens, your fishes, your broccolis, and your steaks and so forth and so on, it's moderation. You know, it's really moderation. Veggies and all that stuff on the vegan side is kind of the same thing. You can overload yourself on a vegan diet, just like you can overload yourself on a standard diet. But the middle ground of that is to take the best of both worlds, combine them together, and put yourself in the very middle of that. If you don't want to go all the way vegan, then don't go all the way vegan. If you want to be on the standard American diet type, is what they call it, but you still want to experience your vegan stuff, then experience your veganism. You know, it's still, I mean, you still can eat veggies and still have your chickens and fish, you know, and so forth and so on. Just do a lot of this stuff in moderation. It's about what you're putting in your body. It's also about your work ethic when it comes out into the gym, health, and all of those things. So if your fitness is in order, you know, and your health is in order, then you can do a little bit. You can do certain things when it comes down to how you eat, you know, and still be able to sustain a healthy lifestyle. Hopefully that just made sense, man. I was trying to get it out as I was thinking about it. But anyway, yeah, this video was just quick, man. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not giving up the whole vegan thing. I'm just bringing some of the tools with me from both sides, and I'm staying happily in the middle, man. If I want to experience some things on the right side, I'm going to experience some things on the right side. If I want to continue to experience some things on my left side, which is my vegan side, I'm going to continue to do that. But at the very end of the day, I'm bringing them both into the middle, and I'm doing them both at the same time. So I will continue my vegan journey. If I'm out and I want to continue and I want to eat vegan, and I'm going to eat vegan because I do love some of the vegan dishes. If I go out and I see something that I want to experience that's non-vegan, then I'm going to experience that. I'm not going to hold myself in or restrict myself based on just a diet or just based on, you know, assumptions or what somebody else may think, because it's not about them, it's about you. Do what makes you happy, do what makes you feel good, do what you believe in, what you want to do, and that's really kind of all that matters. You don't live to please people. Just remember that. You don't live to please people. Don't do that. You live and you experience and you enjoy and you love life, period. It's been your boy Jay, GM Monster 81. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.